Welcome to Garden Plants with Jim Putnam. This is Hosaba Hoshifu, Aucuba. This is Aucuba Japonica, Hosaba Hoshifu. Not the easiest one in the world to say. This is a fantastic evergreen shrub with elongated, variegated leaves with this yellow spotting. Extremely colorful plant. Very compact growth habit. This one was stretching out a little bit when we planted it. It'll get a little bit of pruning on it, and then it will develop a really nice rounded habit in this space. This is a fantastic plant for year-round interest. This is what you see is what you get here. I'm shooting this in March. It looked like this all winter, and it looks like this year-round. And again, just a really, really vibrant piece here in our garden in Raleigh, North Carolina. These are hardy in zones 7 to 9. It can ultimately reach about 4 to 6 feet in height, maybe 4 feet in width, but maintainable, smaller than that easily. This is a female cultivar. If you have a male plant nearby, it does produce a fruit that will form in the fall. Like other Aucuba, this is definitely a part shade to shade evergreen shrub, so definitely not out in the full sun. It will tolerate some sun, so the spot that it's in is going in and out of the sun throughout the middle of the day. So occasionally here and there it's getting some direct sun, but it is overall in a shady space, and its roots are definitely shaded by other things that are around it. These are great as focal points in the garden. Just you can see how showy it is. So again, something like a specimen in a shady bed. Great accent plant, a great low hedge. So if you have a spot where you just need a 4 to 5 foot evergreen hedge, definitely brighten a dark space. And then, of course, any kind of woodland garden, these are very, very drought tolerant once they're established. These also work really well in a part shade or shade foundation setting as well. So if you need something that's bright like this, you have a high window where you can put something that's 4 to 6 feet on your shady side of your foundation. Great choice for that. These prefer slightly moist, well-drained soil, but do become very drought tolerant after they've been in the ground for some period of time. They like slightly acidic soil. One thing I'll say, I said they're hardy in zone 7 to 9. In zone 7, I'd probably keep it out of the winter winds because you can get some burn on it if the wind is blowing fast and it's cold outside. This one happens to be protected from the west wind, and it's held up really well through what was a very tough winter. These are also salt tolerant, so if you have a male dog that likes to target some of your plants, we'll use these on small landscape jobs in a little spot where, if they hit them, it doesn't seem to matter on this plant at all. Maintenance-wise, again, I'm going to do a little bit of pruning right on the top of this to get the lower part of this plant to kind of catch up. They can be pruned, in the late winter like that if you need to, but you really probably are going to have to do very, very little pruning on your Aucuba. We fertilize all of our shrubs at the end of winter, about now, late winter, early spring, with an organic fertilizer. We keep the area well mulched. We've got the weeds away from it, and really that's about it. There really aren't any serious issues with these. A lot of folks, it's on a lot of deer resistant lists, and a lot of folks say deer don't eat them, and then I've had other people say deer do eat them. So, proceed with caution in that regard. Maybe check with other gardeners in your area and see if the deer in your area eat Aucuba Japonica or not. But this is Aucuba Japonica, Hosaba Hoshifu. Thanks for watching.